Greetings friends, welcome to the Devon Meet J-Mac, the Red Island Shaver, coming at you with the Saturday video and the last day of Canada week for BBS.Live. So going with some Canadian products today, and let's get the face misted up. Have a couple days of growth, 3 days I think to be exact. I've been lazy again, what can I say? Yeah, I don't know. I've been busy doing stuff. And busy watching lots of shaving content and stuff, and I just really haven't gotten into the den to shave myself. And you know what? I'm cool with that. I am cool with that. I don't really have a whole lot of new stuff lately, and I'm not really saying I'm burnt out on shaving. Just I really have been enjoying my every second or every third day shaves. Just the skin has really taken a liking to that style of shaving. So I haven't really been getting too worried or too worked up about the fact that I missed a day or missed a couple days. You know what I'm saying? I've just been going with the flow. Is what I've been doing. Just going with the flow. Enjoying the shaves I'm having fun watching all the content as usual, and yeah, just kicking it back and relax and still playing that guitar. Let me tell you what, definitely have learned some stuff. We'll get into that a little bit. I'm gonna try not to talk too much about that because I know people's eyes probably glaze over when they hear me talking about guitar all the time. But I mean, that's like my second passion, right? Or one of my passions. Anyway, today's shave, CoyoteCuts Dreki, first Canadian shave. Oh, what a gorgeous scent on this. Oh, it's so good. I absolutely love it. Had to use this again before I switch over the den. I've been really lazy. I haven't actually switched over to the spring summer yet, but I do have lots of spring and summer scents that kind of stay in the den year round. But anyway, we'll drop the brush and we'll catch it midair like the person with good reflexes that I am. The CoyoteCuts Psychodelic Funk 26mm Tuxedo Knot. I absolutely love this brush. It's a killer brush, photographs well, makes a hell of a lather. What more can you want? So yes, CoyoteCuts Dreki, or Dragon's Blood. So this is a beautiful mix of different ambers. There's woody notes, we got florals, jasmine, patchouli. There's a bit of citrus in here, but bergamot. There's some vanilla, some spiced bourbon. It's just really good to me. Oh, there's powder in here too, vanilla powder. Like I said, vanilla, but vanilla powder, spiced bourbon. To me, it's very powdery. Lots of amber, a good hit of vanilla, a good hit of spice, a little bit of earthiness. A little bit of citrus in there that kind of lifts the whole scent up. It's just really good. It's one of my favorites from Randy, and this is now available. Well, it's not available right now. It's out of stock, but when he does do new runs of this, it's in the buffalo milk base. So I'm guessing the next iteration will be in the new Buffalo 2 base, the B2 base. And yeah, it's just a good one. If you like warm, woody, spicy scents, then this is your jam. It's a good one. And the splash on this, even though it's witch hazel based, it lasts all day long. Crazy longevity on this. Alright, so we're going to do the face lather here. If you guys want to watch the face lather, you can. If you don't want to watch the face lather, then I have chapters down below. You can just skip to where I start shaving. This can be a quick face lather though. This stuff builds up pretty quick and I don't need a ton of lather. I'm just looking for a good quick shaving lather. And I'm going to revel in the aromatherapy wafting off this soap. And as I enjoy building this lather. So yes, I alluded to the guitar. I have, the last couple of videos I've mentioned, I've been working on soloing in the blues and stuff like that, and by golly, I have it figured out. Finally, I can now play a cohesive improv solo. So improv basically means one that's not written, one that just kind of, you make it up as you go along, right? So I'll play over like a chord progression. My favorite place to solo right now is in the key of G, and particularly G7. It's got that minor, kind of real bluesy feel. So G7, C7, D7. And that's kind of one of my favorite places to solo in right now. It's just so melodic and moving, and oh. Anyway, moral of the story, I can go up and down the fretboard now, actually know where I'm going, make something up on the fly, have it all flow together over the chord changes, the whole 9 yards. Like, up to the point I would feel confident enough going out to a blues jam and say they're like, all right, we're gonna do we're gonna do a slow shuffle in G or even E. I can solo. I'm working on E, but I pretty much got that figured out. Just a little different because it's different spots in the fretboard, obviously. But I'm going to work on that a bit more too. But anyway, moral of the story is if I went to a blues jam and they said, yeah, we're going to do an improv, or we're going to do a slow shuffle in, in G, or a slow shuffle in A, or whatever, or B, whatever note you want to start on, I could play solos over it all. So very, very happy with that. Gives me a lot of confidence on the instrument, plus it unlocks more of the fretboard, which makes it easier. And I come up with more interesting things for songwriting, because I've already started writing a new tune, which has the makings of something pretty cool. So yeah, very, very, very pleased with my progress. That's kind of one of the nice things about being afforded the time to do stuff like this, is I can actually, learn at my own pace, use YouTube to help, and actually learn things on the instrument instead of just playing the same stuff over and over again like I used to do. So that's a good time. Now I'm working on chord comping, which is another technique, one that the guy I like to watch, Greg Koch, uses a lot. Chord comping is just basically if you're not the one soloing at the time, say you're in a in a band and you've done your solo, somebody else is doing one while you're playing rhythm guitar. And chord comping is just basically using interesting variations of chords that fit in with the music. So now I'm working on that, which also unlocks different tools for songwriting. Going with the Karve aluminum once again, because matchy, same color as everything going here, so we get a little of that feng shui going. And yeah, Opacomb C plate, 4th use Wizamet. This should be a formidable weapon for mowing down these whiskers. And looks like the lather is a little bloopy. No, not 4th shave on this blade, 5th shave. Feeling just a little bit tuggy here in the first pass with all this growth. This might be the last shave on this blade, I have a feeling. But we shall see as this shave goes on. So hopefully everybody is having a wonderful Easter weekend. It's going good here. Really not a lot going on, so just doing the music thing, and that's about it. Hopefully all you guys are spending time with family. I don't think we're doing any family get-together. I know my wife's working all weekend, so she actually just left for work before I started recording this, and she works every evening. So not much we can do about that. So I'll just be here taking it easy. It's kind of how I operate anyway. With copious amounts of coffee and yeah, that's about the excitement. But yeah, it's not all bad though. It really isn't. Might actually get to do some plugged in playing today. My oldest is writing an exam today for university. So after 5, I think he's done. So after 5, it's fair game for me. So I'll probably grab my phone, some earbuds, plug in one of the guitars into the amp, and let her rip. And probably work on my new song too. And there's some other stuff I'm working on, some lead work for some of my other material. Lots going on in the music realm anyway, but that's what I like. Instead of me losing my mind, going insane, I can literally play guitar all day long. And honestly, that keeps me from losing my mind. Because if I didn't have that, I would probably... I don't know. It wouldn't be good. It would not be good. Person can only watch so much YouTube and so much TV and stuff. And go for so many walks. You have to have other things to fill your day. And luckily, playing instruments helps with that. I was working on some funky stuff the other day, some Greg Koch licks actually, and literally for almost an hour I played the same licks over and over and over again, and then modified them a little bit into kind of my taste and my style. So I kind of borrowed from him, turned it into my own thing. It worked out really good, and I was really pleased. So definitely work in progress. It's kind of funny because when I first started watching his videos, I was like, I kind of had that moment. It's like, man, I should just like maybe give up guitars because I'm never ever gonna play like that. And the more I've studied his stuff and the more I've been playing along and stuff like that, I've actually started to learn quite a bit, and I've added it to my own technique. And I was like, well, okay, maybe I can do quite a bit of this stuff. What do you know? So that's pretty cool. Anyway, enough about that. We ended up talking about guitars almost the whole video once again. So sorry for that. Like I said, that is my thing, and there's really nothing to talk about with this shave. I've used all this gear before. Yeah, just a fantastic shave. It's one of those autopilot shaves. Like when you have products that work so well, then yeah, you just go into autopilot and you just shave. You don't have to think about angle, you don't have to think about lather, you don't have to think about this, you don't have to think about that. Soap on the face, blade to the face, and perfect shave ensues. Going with the previously mentioned aftershave splash. I know this is witch hazel, and some people don't like witch hazel splashes. I love witch hazel splashes. I don't need the burn, and this projects all day long, so I'll still be smelling this when I go to bed tonight. It's that good, and it's a really big heavy hit of ambers and powder and spice. It's so good. One of my favorite aftershaves right here. This scent is just gorgeous. All right, well, gang, that will do it for this shave. Appreciate you guys stopping by. It means the world to me. You guys taking some time out of your busy day to watch these videos. And if you're new to the channel and haven't yet subscribed, please hit that subscribe button. We are working on building the channel and building this amazing community. So with that in mind, I'm out of here. Hopefully you guys have a wonderful Easter with you and your family. And that'll do it for me. So until next time, be safe, be kind to one another, and have a great day to even better shave. We'll catch you in the next one. Peace.